everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to crochet this perfect stitch. This is a beautiful crochet stitch pattern, almost has a grid-like appearance. You can see here that although it is fairly solid and quite thick, you can see through the grid a little bit there in the back. Has a wonderful texture to it. This is your front side, and then that is your back side. For this tutorial today, I'm going to be using a little bit of a worsted weight yarn. I'll be working with the Basic Stitch yarn by Lion Brand. This is a 100% acrylic yarn, and that it's worsted weight. I'm also going to be using a 5mm or an H8 crochet hook. This is the Birchwood hook by Rowan. There'll be links to these items in the description of this video. Also down in the description, you'll find a direct link to the free written instructions, which are on my website at richtexturescrochet.com. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, don't forget to say hello down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. This channel is updated every single week with free crochet patterns and stitch tutorials, such as this one. So you'll also want to take a look around. Let's grab our hooks and yarn and get started. Now our perfect stitch today is worked in rows. So start by making a slip knot and then by working a foundation chain. Your foundation chain today will need to be a multiple of 3 chains plus 2. Today I'm going to go ahead and chain 23. That 21 is my multiple of 3 plus 2 for a total of 23 stitches. Now for row 1, you're going to begin by working a single crochet into the second chain from your hook. You'll notice that I am working into the back bumps of my foundation chain. That's just personal preference. For this pattern, you can work in any loop of your foundation chain that you wish. So single crochet into that second chain from your hook and then single crochet into each stitch all the way across. At the end of row 1, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now for row 2, we're going to work one more row of single crochet stitches. Your chain 1 does not count as a stitch, so you're going to begin by working a single crochet right into that first stitch at the base of that turning chain, and then single crochet into each stitch all the way across. At the end of row 2, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. We're now going to work some of those textured stitches. We're going to start by working a single crochet into our first stitch. You're then going to work a single crochet 3 together, but it's over the next 2 stitches and the space below the next stitch. So it's a bit of a single crochet 2 together spike stitch, maybe, if you will, or 3 together spike stitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert our hook into the next stitch, yarn over and drop a loop. You're then going to bring your hook down and working under the stitch just worked into, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over and draw up a loop. Then insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop. You'll have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Chain 1. You're going to repeat that all the way across. Insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop. Insert your hook under, in the space under that stitch where you just worked, yarn over, draw up a loop. Insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop. 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and draw through all 4 loops. Chain 1 and repeat. Repeat that all the way across until you come to your final stitch. You're going to continue all the way across. When you come to the end, you're finishing off with your chain 1 and then simply single crochet into that final stitch. You can then chain 1 and turn your work. Now for row 4, we're simply going to single crochet into each stitch all the way across, and you are working a single crochet stitch into each chain stitch and the top of each single crochet 2 together spike stitch all the way across. At the end of your row 4, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. As for the repeats in your pattern, that is it. You're simply going to repeat your row 3, which was that row with your 2 together spike stitches. So single crochet into that first stitch, then into your over your next 2 stitches, insert your hook, yarn over, drop a loop, insert your hook into the space under the stitch just worked, yarn over, draw up a loop, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 4 and chain 1. That was your row 3, so you're going to repeat that all the way across and then work your row of single crochet stitches in each stitch. You will work that for as long as you would like, then fasten off, weave in your ends, and that's all there is to working this perfect stitch. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, I invite you to subscribe. Take a look around. This channel is again updated every single week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Until then, happy crocheting. Bye.